Hi everyone, I'm Cristina Visconti, Vice Director of Eastern European Hub and Assistant Professor at University of Naples Federico II. Today I will introduce our work about the Urban Design Climate Workshop as the one of the key innovations UCERN has developed over the past 10 years to support cities in turning climate goals into practical action. The UDCW, as we call the Urban Design Climate Workshop, aims to connect scientific knowledge, urban planning, and community voices through a science-based participatory process, putting climate science and as well climate justice at the heart of city design. The UDCW is not a conventional workshop or it's not a one-time event. It's an interdisciplinary methodology and an ongoing process that combines quantitative tools like environmental simulations and performance-based assessments with qualitative participatory practices such as co-design and collaborative mapping. The UDCW is capable to create an urban living lab environment in which scientists, architects, planners, and residents, and as well decision makers sit together, test ideas in real time, and refine them through prototyping and interactive modeling. At its core, the methodology follows a four-step iterative cycle, and each step integrates downscale climate projections with socioeconomic and environmental co-benefits, bringing proposals closer to context-sensitive implementable solutions. The purpose is to provide evidence-based and user-friendly tools that support multi-scale urban planning and design for climate resilience. Since 2050, the UDCW methodology has been tested in cities around the world, including Naples, Paris, Durban, and New York. The workshop can take different formats, from short knowledge exchange sessions to full pilot projects lasting 1 to 2 years. Other formats include capacity building workshops, which engage experts, authorities, and communities over several days, as seen in Montreal, Agadir, and Bonn. We also run design studios that are educational and immersive experiences for students, practitioners, and stakeholders. Examples include Dublin, Barcelona, Aalborg, and Rotterdam. The pilot format is the most structured one, integrated data collection, co-design, and scenario planning. And in this format, user experts work hand by hand with the municipalities to develop climate action plans, as in Thessaloniki and Rio de Janeiro, or to support implementation projects, as in Cornellà del Llobregat. This wide range of formats applied very different climates, culture, and urban condition is what makes the UDCW highly adaptable to diverse contexts, institutions, and levels of engagement. This international experience, in fact, in both global north and global south, proved that the methodology is effective in integrating data within design solutions and to reflect how communities experience the climate crisis, especially in relation to inequalities, exclusion, and environmental challenges. To make all of this actionable, the Urban Design Climate Workshop relies on two complementary toolkits: the simulation toolkit and the facilitation toolkit, developed to applied action-oriented research. These tools help technical departments, urban planners, and design practitioners align climate mitigation and adaptation goals with environmental justice and communities' priorities. The simulation toolkit is one of the two core components of the Urban Design Climate Workshop. It's a suite of interoperable tools that supports climate-responsive planning and design across different scales. At the city scale, it uses GIS-based mapping to analyze risks related to heat and flood. At the neighborhood and the building scale, it employs 3D parametric modeling to test design options and to understand how the urban form, materials, and the layout affect comfort and environmental performances. This allows user and experts to generate, compare, and refine strategies based on measurable outcomes. The facilitation toolkit ensures that the scientific insights from the simulations are translated to real-world actionable design interventions. It provides a structured participatory process where citizens, municipal officers, and experts come together to define local priorities and co-create solutions. Through collaborative mapping, participatory diagnosis, and co-design sessions, stakeholder knowledge is transformed into spatial inputs that feed directly into the simulation process. Key tools include collaborative mapping to visualize issues and opportunities, city visioning, and local needs matching to align regeneration priorities with climate strategies, and the day in the life exercise to survey daily challenges and vulnerabilities across communities. In conclusion, the Urban Design Climate Workshop demonstrates how science, policy, and communities can come together to tackle complex urban challenges. What we are seeing is that gaps remain between policy ambitions and what can be achieved on the ground due to financial, institutional, and technical constraints. So the UDCW addresses this with a collaborative step-by-step framework that combines data-driven tools with community-focused approaches. And in conclusion, the Urban Design Climate Workshop is more than a methodology, it's a platform for co-creation, experimentation, and action. For those interested, many workshops and case studies are available on the UserNedu platform, along with videos, other materials, and our last publications. Thank you for your attention.